Okay, so I want to begin this demo by showing you the first HTML file that's inside of the demo folder. The file is called format with CSS 01 HTML. And if you open up in Chrome, Google Chrome, this is what you see. Okay, so I want to take a little bit of time to break down this HTML file so you can understand what its tag is and how it's working in this file. So just begin at the very top where we have the dark type HTML. This identifies the file as a HTML file, okay? And then on this tag on line number 3, this is the HTML tag. So everything that goes after this between the HTML tag, the begin tag and the end tag of the HTML, everything in between is going to be more HTML tags. So then on line number 4, you have the head tag. So in the head tag, you have information that you don't see in the file, okay? But they are very important to the making of this file. So let's talk about what is in this. So on line number 5, we have the title tag. You can see this is the title of the file, and you can see that by right here, what appears in the tab right here is the same piece of type that you see here in the title tag. Then on line number 6, you have the link to the CSS file. Okay, so the link of this file to the CSS is demo01, and this is the CSS file right here. Okay, so then the next link that you see and highlighted in green is the link to the Google Fonts. This is the URL of the Google fonts. This identifies right here where the blue cursor is, identifies what typefaces I could be using and the font weights that I could be using. And then right in here, lines 8 and 9 on the media tags. Okay, and then everything below that in the body tag, this is the beginning of the body tag, and this is the end of the body tag. Everything in between those tags is going to appear inside of the browser window of Google Chrome. So everything is wrapped around the P tag, and as you may have remembered from a past demos about HTML tags, the P tag is the paragraph tag. And then I have the H3 tag, and that is this is the beginning of the h3 tag, and this is the end of the h3 tag. And everything in between those tags is going to be summarized using that tag. Okay, so that is the current design process. So you can see that one in here. And then we have the sworn tag on line 15 and line 17. Okay, and then we also have another tag with the I tag, and the I tag is the attack tag. Okay, and then right below that we have the paragraph tags right in here. Okay, so those are the tags that we're going to be using, and for this demo, these tags are not going to be changing. We're going to rearrange the type only using CSS. So now let me explain to you what the double-on-one CSS file looks like. So we're going here, and right now we have the by, the by tag. Okay, and then so everything between these different quotations is being summarized right now. So we have the background color, so you can see that right here, and what you can, if we're using brackets, you can hover over that hex color, and you can see that right here is the same color you see in the background of the spot. And then on the color on here is a brown color, and this color is summarizing the type to be brown. And then we have the font family open sans right here. And if we go back to the link to the Google Fonts, you can see that we have open sans right here. So as we go forward, we're going to begin to format the type even more using open sans, using the 400, 700, and 800 weights that comes with this font.